In case you haven't noticed, this area has started to get a little cluttered here, and that is because all the animatronics are coming out for their great debut for 2024. So this might be one of the last indoor unboxing videos. I got like 2 more I want to do. We'll see if time permits. There's currently like 2 weeks until opening day for the haunted house, but we got Barnaby here. This is a cool one. Not necessarily something I really wanted, but I do think he is pretty cool, and I like the aspect of him like balancing on a ball. It's an interesting animation. He's not necessarily scary. He's just a cool little background piece. It's quite clever, I'd say, but again, nothing scary. But the point of the story is that while I was on my like shift at Spirit Halloween, I saw him, and I think this is actually one of the like original ones from when the store was open, just no one's been buying him. And that was the point, because they were on sale. Barnaby the bear was on sale. Originally he was $280, he was on sale for $240. So I said to myself, all right, if my shift's over and he's still in stock, I'm gonna go grab him. And of course he was, because he's been sitting there on the floor for like 2 months at that point. So here he is, and let's open him up and check him out. So just in case I didn't think I was going to have like no storage this season, I just wanted to put my final nail in the coffin with buying this thing. I think this thing has probably got the biggest box, or one of the biggest out of the whole season. It's just so massive and just awkward shaped and stuff. But let's just take everything out and see what's inside here. So we got the a support pole, that's for the ball balancing. Got his feet. These are like the vacuum form plastic, which I don't know how I feel about that, but it's all covered with this fur material. You've got the clothing in here. I do like his clothing. I like the purple and the gold pleating. I think that's the word. You got ball part 1. And ball part 2 right here. And you got shoulder frame. Here's the main part himself, Barnaby. One thing I don't get is the eyebrow part. I think many people are in consensus about that, but I think bears do have eyebrows, but not like this. There he is. He's funny. He's funny looking, not gonna lie. The red eyes are cool too. Got these hands. I just love the character so much. Like I said, he's not scary. He's nothing that's gonna freak people out. It's just more of a, oh, that's cool. The bear's balancing on the ball. Here's the other foot. Paw, rather, maybe. There's a bunch of random stuff shoved in this side compartment. The other paw. I'm just going to pull this all out because it's not wanting to come out that easily. Here you've got like the main mech. It looks very complicated. Some rib cage and back framing stuff. This adapter. Take out these inserts. 2 support poles, and the base, and a hip loop. And then you've got his instructions, which I'm definitely going to use considering he is complicated to set up, even though I've set him up already once before. Twice, for that matter, actually. And I don't understand what these brown things are for. I don't know if they're meant to just protect a part. I'll have to play back the footage and see. But I've still wondered to this day what that is for. Okay, let's see how far I can go without the instructions. Since, you know, this is my 3rd time building a Barnaby, I'm almost a master at this sort of animatronic. Just let's see how far I get. So I know that these go on the support pole, and I don't think they are different. But what's nice is that they have these wing nuts on them. Okay, why aren't you? Oh, yeah, that's right. The wing nut is supposed to make the pole stiff, which I do like the attempt. We'll see how well they work. You're supposed to take the wing nut and just tighten it. Hand tight, don't over tighten it. And that like supposed to stiffen up the pole, which I really appreciate that, because I know a lot of props that only have one pole as the support structure, the pole starts to lean as it gets older and stuff. My plague doctor has a serious problem with that. Now I'm going to take the ball, put it together. But again, this ball is pretty cool. That's what makes it so massive. And you got to make sure to line up the ball in a specific way. You basically want the Velcro straps to like be on the same plane, I guess, really. So like right here. Hopefully I'm right. because if I'm not, I don't know how I get the ball apart. So there we go. Now I am going to put the ball over the pole here. There we go. I think that's about right. We'll soon find out, I guess. I'm going to take the other pole here, snap lock this one on, tighten the wing nut. All right, now I'm going to take this pole right here, this odd-shaped one labeled D, I think, and just take the clip here, clip it on. All right, we're good with that. Now you're going to take one of his feet, the one that actually has the hole in it, and you're going to run the pole through that foot. Again, this is probably one of the more complex, thoughtful setups, I guess you could say. Now you take the pants, and there's a hole in the middle that runs through the actual like center for the pole, and then you take one of his legs and there should be Velcro. Yeah, there is. So there is one side. I just put the other foot on. That one just gets Velcro to the pant. It's just like a fake foot, really. Get those nails to show. Make it look more like an actual paw rather than just a fur ball thing. Hopefully I'm setting this up right. All right, now we take this abomination of a mechanism, perhaps one of the more complex looking ones from this year, and snap it in. And again, there's a wing nut. I like the wing nut, really, I do. You've got his hip loop that you gotta mount on him as well. Just run that down. Well, it's already connected. It works out fine. Lock that in. Oops. Dilemmas. Gotta put that over there first. So yeah, hip loop. Boom. And then, you're gonna take this pole, the one that we mounted like the foot with, shove that in there, clip it on, and that, well, that's gone. Where'd that go? Oh no! It's alright, everyone. I found the clip. Do not worry. The crisis has been averted. I do not need to contact Zombie Tech Squad. He's already coming to life. Again, he is just so cool in what he does. Just a cool character. Again, not scary. Not scary. There's like cobwebs on my weld joints over here. What's that about? Lock that on. Take these like rib cage framing stuff. Give him that barrel chest, front and back. And now you have his costume. I like the detail on the costume. It looks really pretty much like a circus animal. He's kind of short though. He's kind of a stubby guy. One of the downsides, or not a downside, but just like a minor inconvenience, is that his sensor isn't like nicely accessible. You have to like go down below the white part of his shirt and then back up to get to it, which is kind of annoying, but it's right there. It looks good. Attention to detail is really well done here. All the lines are pretty much seamless. There's not much mistaking him for like a prop. He looks pretty realistic, I'd say, besides the clothing, of course, or besides the fur, of course. But like, you can't see any of the armature inside of him. It's all nicely cleaned up, like the Velcro right here. You can't even see where the paw starts and the arm begins for the fur. It's just a nice seam line. Very, very subtle. Oh, and just some updates. So at the time of filming this, we're on like haunt build number 4. I've been working on the laboratory. I don't know when this video is going to come out, but I guess just to give you some insight. And then we just take the head and run the wire through down here and slide it into place. And Barnaby is pretty much complete. All right, I need to show this to you again. Look at this. Again, Spirit Halloween is trolling us. They've got the volume control all the way up. I swear I didn't do this. This is how it was. They turn all of them up to jump scare you when you first activate them. There's no way that is not intentional. Literally everything I've ever unboxed from Spirit Halloween has had the volume control jacked up all the way to like full power. Oh, and if you're someone who like leaves the stickers on while you're filming an animatronic, you can't do that. You got to get these off of here. I don't care. Oh, you want to be original. Well, if you're so worried about being original, take a heat gun, heat them up, and then stick them on the inside. No one wants to see the letter J or the letter K, JK, on the ball when Barnaby's moving. All right, the rant's over. All right, he's going to get plugged in right now. I have him on full blast, you know, YOLO. Who cares how bad my ears hurt after this? Here we go. Hopefully he doesn't, like, start clicking or something. That'd be bad, too. Seemed like he reset. Oh, there we go. Oh, my God. Low key, this guy is not intimidating at all. He is actually more of like, I want to go up and hug it. You know, if not friend, why friend shaped, you know? Me and my friend go way back. He's also short, too. And just listening to his music is quite amusing, too. So there's Barnaby, first little demo. Let's take a look at him at night, and I'll give you my final thoughts after that. Let's go. Alright folks, there he is, Barnaby the Bear, new for 2024. I know by the time you're seeing this, it's basically Halloween, and you probably don't really care about watching this video, but like I said, he was on sale. Kind of liked him in the beginning, thought he was cool, but was just not ready to pay the full price for him, to be honest. Now that he came down in price, I'm happy to have him. He's pretty cool. Again, it's a unique design, something we haven't seen before. Overall, I like his character. I love the costume he's wearing. The actual bear portion himself, I mean, what do you really expect for a retail item? You know, these eyebrows, I don't know. It's strange. The bow tie, the nice blue bow tie is pretty nice. But look at the patterning in the shirt here. Looks so like a circus, very much so. Overall, just love the execution of it. I think they did a very good job with the production of this guy. Don't really have many complaints on him either. The whole mech seems pretty fluent. It's not very restrictive on him. Overall, just a very good piece. But that's all I really have to say about Barnaby the Bear. Let me know what your opinions are in the comments, if you like him or if not. And yeah, I just recently saw that he went on sale. So if you're on the fence about getting him, maybe now this is the time. I see that he's on sale on the website too. He just must not have sold that well. And part of me thinks that might be because he isn't necessarily scary in terms of like a Halloween item. Like you look around me, you got all these creepy things. Ringmaster, I don't know if he's that creepy, but all this stuff is creepy. And then you got Barnaby, who's just a cool character, but not very scary. But I like him for the fact that he's just cool. It's like, oh, a bear on the ball. Like, I've heard about that stuff, and here he is right now. So that's pretty cool. But once again, thank you all so much for watching this video on Barnaby the Bear. And once again, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. But that's all I have for you. So I will see you all in the next video.